So I just wanted to share something I found in the Bible, which Paul talks about the marks of a true Christian. So following on from my last video, where I can't see where Jesus calls for war, I reflect on what I'm reading myself, what I learned as a kid. I never used to go to church, went a couple of times. The examples which are shown to me, and what I see around today, what I see when people claim to be a Christian and how they act and what they call for. And I stumbled upon this. So if you are already deep into the Bible, then you'll understand this. But I'm coming from the point of someone who's new to it, a few years in, who's reading it, who's trying to absorb, trying to figure out just what the message is and who I am and what I think is beneficial to society, to myself and to the world, and then what I see around, with the calls for war, for people acting in fear, for people who struggle to forgive, people who treat their neighbour bad, all these things. And we all want a world which has peace, where we can get along with each other. Like, why? No one wants to be in a relationship with their closest friend, their closest partner, and it just be constant war, constant strain, struggle. You want to be in harmony. You obviously want that to spread around the world. There's so much beauty. Look at the backdrop I'm in here. It's absolutely beautiful. The birds are singing. But then we just have this human condition where we just want to fight, So anyway, this is Paul's letters, Romans 11:34. That makes any sense? But marks of a true Christian, right? Bear with my reading, because it's not the best. But let love be genuine, adore what is evil, hold fast to what is good, love one another with brotherly affection, outdo one another in showing honour, do not be slothful in zeal, be fervent in spirit, serve the Lord, rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer, contribute to the needs of the saints and seek to show hospitality. Bless those who persecute you, bless and do not curse them, rejoice with those who rejoice, weep with those who weep, live in harmony with one another, do not be haughty, but associate with the lowly, never be wise in your own sight, repay no evil for evil, but give thought to do what is honourable in the sight of all. If possible, so far as it depends on you, live peacefully with all. Beloved, never avenge yourselves, but leave it to the wrath of God, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord. To the contrary, if your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he is thirsty, give him something to drink, for by doing so you will heap burning coals on his head. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. And that's marks of a true Christian. So obviously Paul is not Jesus, but he's obviously had his encounter and changed, and this is, I don't know, is this his reflection on what he thinks is? But how good is that? I mean, if anyone says they're a Christian, there's some points you've got to hit, and then some of them are not easy. Like, loving your enemy. See, my understanding of heaping, when you feed them and give them water and heap coals on their head, is because it probably baffles them, because we all expect, if we're coming at someone, you don't expect them to come back and be kind. But it's also saying to me, if you come to evil with evil, You know, that's the recipe you're getting. If you come to evil with love and forgiveness, you're going to conquer it, you're going to smother it. So I just thought it was interesting because there's just so many examples to me on my journey, which isn't that. And with what's going on in the world, and people saying God, people saying Jesus, and then they're calling for destruction. It's just like, I just don't get it. So I just, that hit me, that one, and I really liked it. So I just want to expose what I'm learning and what's helping me, because like I love learning, and I am in there reading, and sometimes we don't have time. And I know if I'd have got these snippets before I started reading, it would have brought me closer sooner. I would have got out of my own way in life and been on the path I'm on now. So yeah, hopefully you can take something from that.
You can't go back to the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending.